William Shakespeare was a renowned English poet, playwright, and actor born on April 23, 1564, in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. He is widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and one of the greatest playwrights in world history. Shakespeare's works have been translated into every major living language and are performed more often than any other playwright's works. Shakespeare's career as a playwright began in London in the late 1580s, where he joined the Lord Chamberlain's company of actors. He quickly became a popular playwright, and his works were performed at the Globe Theatre and the Blackfriars Theatre. Shakespeare's plays were known for their complex characters, intricate plots, and poetic language. Shakespeare's works include 37 plays, 154 sonnets, 2 long narrative poems, and a few other minor works. His plays are divided into 3 categories: comedies, tragedies, and histories. Shakespeare's comedies are known for their humor, wit, and lightheartedness, while his tragedies are known for their intense emotions, powerful themes, and tragic endings. His histories are plays that tell the story of England from the time of King Alfred the Great to the reign of King James I. Shakespeare's most famous works include his comedies, such as A Midsummer Night's Dream, Much Ado About Nothing, and As You Like It, and his tragedies, such as Hamlet, Macbeth, and Romeo and Juliet. Hamlet is considered one of Shakespeare's greatest works and is one of the most frequently performed plays in the world. Shakespeare's works have had a profound impact on the English language and literature. His use of language and his ability to create complex characters and intricate plots have influenced countless writers and artists throughout history. His works have also been adapted into films, television shows, and other media, and his characters have become cultural icons. Shakespeare's personal life is not well documented, and much of what is known about him comes from historical records and biographies. He married Anne Hathaway in 1582 and had 3 children together. Shakespeare retired from the stage in 1613 and died in Stratford-upon-Avon on April 23, 1616. In conclusion, William Shakespeare was a brilliant poet, playwright, and actor who left a lasting legacy on the English language and literature. His works continue to be celebrated and performed today, and his influence on the world of art and literature is undeniable. William Shakespeare, the Bard of Avon, stands as a towering figure in the realm of literature, revered as the greatest playwright and poet in the English language. His works, spanning tragedy, comedy, and history, have captivated audiences for centuries, transcending cultural and linguistic barriers to resonate with the universal human experience. Born in Stratford-upon-Avon, England, in 1564, Shakespeare's life remains shrouded in mystery, with few definitive records of his early years. It is believed he attended the local grammar school, acquiring a solid classical education that would later enrich his writing. At the age of 18, he married Anne Hathaway, with whom he had 3 children. By the mid-1580s, Shakespeare had established himself in London's theatrical scene, both as an actor and a playwright. He joined the Lord Chamberlain's Men, a prominent acting company, and began producing a prolific body of work that would revolutionize English drama. Shakespeare's early plays, such as Titus Andronicus and The Comedy of Errors, displayed a mastery of language and a keen understanding of human nature. He experimented with various genres, exploring the depths of human emotion and the complexities of social and political life. In the 1590s, Shakespeare entered a period of unparalleled creativity, producing a string of masterpieces that continue to be performed and studied worldwide. His tragedies, including Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, and King Lear, explored profound themes of love, loss, revenge, and the human condition. Shakespeare's comedies, such as A Midsummer Night's Dream, Much Ado About Nothing, and Twelfth Night, were marked by their wit, humor, and exploration of human relationships. His historical plays, including Richard III, Henry V, and Julius Caesar, delved into the power struggles and political machinations of the past. Shakespeare's genius lay in his ability to create memorable characters that continue to resonate with audiences centuries later. Hamlet, the tortured prince; Romeo and Juliet, the star-crossed lovers; Lady Macbeth, the ambitious queen; Falstaff, the witty and roguish knight. These characters have become archetypes of human experience, their names forever etched in the annals of literature. Shakespeare's mastery of language was unparalleled. His plays are filled with poetic imagery, rhythmic prose, and memorable soliloquies that capture the essence of human emotion. He coined countless phrases that have become part of the English language, such as "to be or not to be," "a rose by any other name would smell as sweet," and "all the world's a stage." Shakespeare's influence on English literature and drama is immeasurable. His works inspired countless writers and playwrights, and his characters and themes continue to be explored and reinterpreted in new and innovative ways. His plays are performed worldwide, translated into numerous languages, and studied by scholars and students alike. Shakespeare's legacy extends beyond the literary world. His works have shaped our understanding of human nature, love, loss, and the complexities of life. His characters have become cultural icons, and his words continue to inspire and challenge us today. William Shakespeare, the Bard of Avon, is more than just a playwright or a poet. He is a cultural phenomenon, a timeless voice that speaks to the human condition. His works are a testament to the power of language, the resilience of the human spirit, and the enduring beauty of art. William Shakespeare is widely regarded as one of the greatest playwrights and poets in the English language. His contributions to literature and the theater have had an enduring impact on the world, and his works continue to be celebrated and performed to this day. In this extensive essay, we will explore the life, works, and legacy of William Shakespeare, covering various aspects of his remarkable career without any divisions as requested. Born in Stratford-upon-Avon, England, in April 1564, William Shakespeare's exact date of birth is not known, but he was baptized on April 26, 1564. He was the third of 8 children born to John Shakespeare, a prosperous glover and leatherworker, and Mary Arden, the daughter of a landowning farmer. Little is known about Shakespeare's early years, but he likely attended the local grammar school, where he would have received a solid education in Latin and the classics. At the age of 18, Shakespeare married Anne Hathaway, a woman 8 years his senior. They had 3 children together, Susanna and twins Hamnet and Judith. This early marriage is one of the few documented aspects of Shakespeare's personal life. After his marriage, there is a significant gap in historical records, leading to what is commonly referred to as Shakespeare's lost years. It's during this period of his life that Shakespeare is believed to have moved to London and become involved in the theatre. By the early 1590s, he was already an established actor and playwright in London's flourishing theatre scene. The theatres of his time were vibrant and popular forms of entertainment, and Shakespeare's talent for writing and performing quickly propelled him to fame. Shakespeare's works can be broadly categorized into 3 genres: tragedies, comedies, and histories. His early works, such as The Comedy of Errors and The Taming of the Shrew, were comedic in nature and often featured elements of mistaken identity and wordplay. As he matured as a playwright, he delved into the realm of historical dramas with plays like Henry IV and Richard III, which explored the complex history of the English monarchy. However, it is Shakespeare's tragedies that are often considered the pinnacle of his dramatic achievement. These include masterpieces like Hamlet, Macbeth, Othello, and King Lear. These plays delve into profound themes of human nature, ambition, power, and the consequences of one's actions. The tragic flaws of Shakespeare's characters and their complex psychological profiles continue to captivate audiences and scholars alike. One of Shakespeare's most iconic tragedies is Hamlet. The play revolves around the young Prince Hamlet of Denmark, who is consumed by grief and rage after his father's death and his mother's hasty marriage to his uncle. To be or not to be, one of the most famous soliloquies in literature, is spoken by Hamlet as he contemplates the nature of life and death. The play explores themes of madness, revenge, and moral corruption, making it a timeless and universal work of art. Macbeth is another of Shakespeare's powerful tragedies. It tells the story of a Scottish nobleman, Macbeth, who becomes consumed by his own ambition and the lust for power. The play is a chilling examination of the corrupting influence of unchecked ambition and the moral decay that can ensue. The famous line, "Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow," reflects the bleak and pessimistic tone of the play. In Othello, Shakespeare delves into the themes of jealousy and racial prejudice. The play tells the tragic story of Othello, a Moor and a highly respected general in the Venetian army, who is manipulated into believing that his wife, Desdemona, has been unfaithful to him. Othello's descent into jealousy and madness is a gripping and heart-wrenching tale of the destructive power of suspicion. King Lear is a play that explores the consequences of pride and the nature of filial relationships. The aging King Lear decides to divide his kingdom among his 3 daughters, based on their professions of love for him. The play is a harrowing depiction of the consequences of Lear's folly and the cruelty of his 2 ungrateful daughters, Goneril and Regan. It also explores the theme of madness, with the character of Edgar pretending to be mad to escape his enemies. Shakespeare's historical plays, on the other hand, bring to life the turbulent history of England's monarchy. Henry IV, for instance, is a tale of political intrigue and rebellion. It follows the transformation of Prince Hal into a formidable king while chronicling the conflict between King Henry IV and the rebellious Hotspur. Richard III is another historical masterpiece that portrays the rise and fall of Richard III, one of Shakespeare's most captivating villains. Richard's ruthless pursuit of power and his devious schemes to eliminate his rivals make for a compelling and dark narrative. These are just a few examples of Shakespeare's vast and diverse body of work. His ability to craft compelling characters and narratives, his mastery of language and rhetoric, and his exploration of universal themes have ensured the enduring popularity of his plays. Shakespeare's impact on the English language is immeasurable. He is credited with coining and popularizing countless words and phrases that are still in use today. Expressions like "break the ice," "brevity is the soul of wit," and "all's well that ends well" are just a few examples of the linguistic legacy he left behind. In addition to his plays, Shakespeare was a prolific poet. His collection of 154 sonnets, first published in 1609, explores themes of love, beauty, time, and mortality. The sonnets are revered for their lyrical beauty and emotional depth, and they have inspired generations of poets and lovers. Shakespeare's work was performed in the open-air theaters of his time, with the most famous being the Globe Theatre, which he co-owned. The Globe was a circular, thatched-roofed structure with a capacity of around 3,000 spectators. Audiences in the Elizabethan era came from all walks of life, and Shakespeare's plays appealed to a wide range of people, from the common folk to the aristocracy. Shakespeare's impact on the theatre was profound. He revolutionized the art of acting, expanding the possibilities for characterization and emotion on stage. His characters were complex, multidimensional, and relatable, setting a new standard for dramatic storytelling. His use of soliloquies allowed characters to reveal their inner thoughts and conflicts to the audience, adding depth to the narrative. Moreover, Shakespeare's influence on the structure of plays has endured. He popularized the 5-act structure, which became the standard for dramatic works in both theater and literature. This structure includes exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution, and it remains a fundamental framework for storytelling. Shakespeare's impact on the world of theater and literature extended beyond the confines of England. His works were translated into numerous languages and performed across Europe during his lifetime and in the centuries that followed. His plays continue to be produced globally, making him a truly international figure in the world of literature and drama. The legacy of William Shakespeare is also evident in the countless adaptations, reinterpretations, and modernizations of his plays. From the famous musical West Side Story, which is a reimagining of Romeo and Juliet, to the film 10 Things I Hate About You, inspired by The Taming of the Shrew, Shakespeare's influence can be seen in various adaptations in different media. His themes and characters have proven to be timeless and adaptable to different cultural contexts. In addition to adaptations, Shakespeare's plays and sonnets have had a profound impact on literature, inspiring countless writers and poets. His influence can be seen in the works of renowned authors such as Charles Dickens, Jane Austen, and Leo Tolstoy. The themes of love, power, ambition, and human nature that Shakespeare explored continue to resonate with readers and writers alike. Moreover, Shakespeare's plays have been a source of inspiration for filmmakers. Numerous film adaptations of his works have been made, ranging from traditional renditions to modern reinterpretations. Directors like Kenneth Branagh and Baz Luhrmann have brought Shakespeare's stories to the big screen, introducing them to new generations. Beyond literature and the performing arts, Shakespeare's influence extends to academia. The study of his works has given rise to a vast body of critical analysis, with scholars exploring various aspects of his writing, including his use of language, his portrayal of gender and race, and his cultural and historical contexts. The academic community continues to produce new insights and interpretations of Shakespeare's work, keeping his legacy alive and relevant. Shakespeare's impact is also evident in the many cultural references to his works. Whether it's the famous "to be or not to be" soliloquy from Hamlet or the reference to a star-crossed lover from Romeo and Juliet, Shakespeare's words have become part of everyday language, further cementing his place in our cultural consciousness. Shakespeare's enduring popularity is showcased through the annual Shakespeare festivals and theatre productions that take place worldwide. The Globe Theatre in London, a reconstruction of the original Globe, continues to stage his plays in the traditional manner, allowing audiences to experience the works as they were intended to be seen. In conclusion, William Shakespeare's impact on literature, theatre, and the English language is immeasurable. His works, encompassing a wide range of themes and genres, continue to be celebrated, performed, and studied centuries after his time. His legacy is a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the profound insights into the human condition that his works provide. As long as there are audiences who seek to explore the complexities of love, power, ambition, and the human spirit, Shakespeare's plays and sonnets will remain an essential part of our cultural heritage.